be sure to put it in the description box. I talked about the 2024 Grammys. This video, I'm going to be telling you guys all the fashion news that happened so far. Let's get right into it. So what do we have here? The designer brand Loewe has dropped its Pebble bag. It was first debuted at the men's Loewe fashion show. Jonathan Anderson decided to sprinkle it into the 2024 women's wear. In my personal opinion, these purses are trash. Really? Pebble buckets? Like, who even came up with that name? And then the design, it's so plain, and I feel like it's overpriced. It's just your typical plain, overhyped, overpriced bag. Like, there's no reason that this should be such a big deal. Next, Kyrie Irving debuts his first shoe, ANTA signature shoe. ANTA and Kyrie Irving's signature line promises to bring a new cutting edge to athletic apparel. I'm actually not mad at this shoe. However, I can only see this shoe being put on to play basketball. I don't really see this as an everyday street shoe. Next, Kanye West and his new wife Bianca Censori has been seen going to the studio, and this is what they decide to leave the house in. Like, that was really their outfit choice. Kanye is literally dressed like the hash-slinging slayer of a SpongeBob, and Bianca just looks like a bag of donuts. Next, Megan Fox also debuts her pink hair and her arm sleeve tattoo, and this outfit is just absolutely hideous. She attended the Jam for Janie Grammy Awards viewing party. This dress just does not look great. It just makes your body look unproportionalized, and it just looks like you're trying way too hard to look sexy in a way. Like, it just does not work. You could have just stayed at home. Like, it's okay. You don't have to go to every function. Next, Louis Vuitton is opening the first chocolate store located outside of France in Singapore. Maximine Frederic is an award-winning pastry chef who is going to be making these treats. The puzzling part of all of this is that the selections of offerings has not been yet announced, but yet they're about to open. Don't you think they should like hype up what the treats are, what they're going to be offering first, before they just decide to say, hey, we're opening a chocolate shop? No, it just doesn't work like that. We don't know like what type of chocolate they're going to be selling. Like, is it cupcakes? Is it going to be chocolate eclairs? Like, we don't know what it's going to be. And judging by the pictures, it do look like they're going to be pastries, but you never know. They're definitely going to make this chocolate seem as if it's one of the best in the world. It's crafted carefully by exclusive vendors and try to hype everybody up, but meanwhile it's going to be overpriced and overhyped. I'm just ready to see the bad reviews. I literally cannot wait. Next, in an exclusive interview, Steven Smith, who is the designer of Yeezy, has said that a few designers from Yeezy's Adidas eras are still working with Yeezys. And Smith also says that Kanye still texts Smith. They work on designs together. Smith quotes, "It's hard because you don't have the big marketing or brand or factory support and all of that. It definitely makes it challenging to go independent." When Yeezy was still under Adidas, it had a healthy revenue stream that included 15% of royalties on all Yeezy net sales. And on top of that, Adidas provided a separate $100 million marketing fund that could be spent by Yeezy with little to no oversight annually. He continued to reveal, and Smith quote, "Adidas complained about him pocketing the marketing budget, but he and Kim would wear something and it was done. Adidas provided tremendous support infrastructure to make Yeezy happen. Shoes are really hard to make. The shoes made for him are not the hardest in the world, but they're still hard, and you need someone with deep experience manufacturing footwear in Asia and getting that product here from the boat to the distribution center, from distribution center to retailers. There's a tremendous amount of the business side of things that I don't see Ye having in his toolbox right now. So it just goes to show that yes, Kanye West is still fighting to try and make Yeezys happen, but he needs everything that the marketing and the business side of things of making these shoes needs. Without vendors willing to sell and trade with him, it's going to make making Yeezys and distributing Yeezys even harder for him. Even Smith also revealed that he has to use his decades of industry connections just to see if he could make contributions happen, collabs happen, to try and find if they could find somebody to vendor to help sell them and manufacture them, because a lot goes into the shoemaking business. We'll just have to see what happens next as far as the future of Yeezys. Smith has been using his connections to build supply chains and production partnerships, all without Adidas. He even talks about how the shoemaking business, you gotta have deep pockets for that, because a lot of money has to go into all of that. So I'm really trying to see what happens and what's for the future of Yeezys. I'm not a huge fan of his designs, but hey, whatever makes him happy, I could care less. Next! I just want to take a quick break to rate what the people has had to say. If you haven't seen my last video, this would give you guys some context of to what I'm talking about. I'm excited to read these. Sounds like Kim's daughter giving her 2 cents. I was really confused when I read this, because I was just like, who's Kim? Is it Kim Kardashian? You would just have to be more specific with that. And someone else said, girl or whoever, the stress of your voice so loud is wearing in my eardrum. I don't even want to finish watching this video. Wow, I'm sorry you don't want to finish watching this video. I don't mean to be loud. I just want people to hear me, you know? Someone else said, you are mean. These thoughts in your head should stay there. Go away now. Wow, I don't mean to be mean, you guys. These are just simply my personal opinions, you know? I like to share my personal opinions about fashion. That's what Fashion Network Plus is sharing opinions about fashion plus more. Big shout out to this person who said, oh my god, I live for these videos. Thank you so much. That you guys have no idea how much it means that you guys love these videos. You guys are enjoying these, so I'm going to continue to make them. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure to comment down below so we can talk about it. Now back to the video. I really have to say this. The mob wife aesthetic that has just been going viral around TikTok and social media has been the most weirdest, the most corniest trend. I cannot believe people are trying to make quote unquote mob wife aesthetic a thing. Huh? Okay, first of all, anybody who knows mob wife clothing and style is very discreet. The whole point is to be low key. And people who are trying to recreate this whole aesthetic, they just look cheap. They just look stupid. They just look goofy. It just looks like a woman who lost her fashion touch and she's trying to gain it again by trying to rewear everything that she has in her closet already. I really want to know who started this whole plague of aesthetic, because first it was the clean girl, and then it was the office siren, and then it was the siren eyes, and then it was the vanilla girl, and there's even gutter bunny. Like, the list just goes on, and the aesthetics are honestly cringeworthy. To all my audience out there, my advice to you guys as far as fashion, you don't have to follow an aesthetic or a certain style. Literally wear what you have in your closet and just make it look good. They even featured it on the Today Show, and it just does not look good at all. It just looks like people playing in their mother's closet. So they watch one episode of The Sopranos and think they figured it out. Next! After Taylor Swift won her Grammy Sunday night, she treated her behind-the-scenes team with high-end gifts to thank them for all of their involvement in her process. There were over 30 members, and the gifts included Cartier shoulder bags that is crafted with calf skin and Cartier D'Amour necklaces, which are made of 18-karat rose gold. Next! Feng Cheng Wang and Converse linked up for their new dramatic piece, the 2-in-1 Chuck 70. The two designers first collabed in 2018. Their new version of the shoe has distressed elements and branded laces. People out there shouldn't waste their money for those shoes because they can clearly, easily make the same exact shoe. All they have to do is buy some white Chucks and just run around in the rain and jump in a lot of puddles. That's all I have for you guys today. If you hated these trends, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't, make sure you comment down below and let me know what you think about all these fashion trends that are emerging into 2024. I'm Fashion Network Plus. Until next time, I'm out.